let's talk a little bit about King of Chaos, okay?
Okay, yeah.
How was the idea of forming a band with so many important names in the rock industry?
Well, it actually is Matt's idea. Matt's idea was he didn't want to put together, when Velvet Revolver, right now is not going to happen. He wanted to do something, and he didn't want to start a new band. So, he kind of wanted to take basically kind of like the Camp Freddy idea, but just make it a little more like Ringo Starr's traveling all-star band thing, but with, people from our generation, So his idea was to have myself, Duff, Matt, and Steve Stevens be the band, and then we would get guest singers, and it would rotate, depending on what time of the year or whatever. We'd have a couple guys, have a guest guitar player too, and we did it, and it worked. It ended up being a lot of fun. It's really amazing when you get certain guys in a room that they all respect each other. It's actually a lot easier than you would think. The only hard part is scheduling a rehearsal because everybody's got different time schedules. But we all get along.
Yeah, you've all played together before, right?
Yeah, it was really, really easy. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the difference between playing a solo concert and a King of Chaos concert?
Well, for me, a solo show is a lot harder because I have to sing.
Right.
So when I'm singing, look, singing is hard. I mean, I'm not a natural singer. I'm a guitar player that sings. So I have to sing the whole set. I mean, as you can tell, I'm already hoarse. But it's because I had a show Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it's a long week. When I play in Kings of Chaos, I'm just playing guitar, and I'm singing background vocals, and I'm playing guitar in songs that I've played a million times, so I can concentrate a little more on performing, because the playing is a natural part, so the performing, is a part that kind of comes out.
Cool. You've worked with several bands and artists throughout your career. Which bands were the most enjoyable?
Oh, the most fun.
Yeah.
Well, one of my bands that I had a long time ago, I had a band called Kill for Thrills. If I picked a band that I would be in, that was one of them. It was I wrote all the songs for the band. I was the singer and guitar player, but it was the exact kind of music that I like. I mean, I like hard rock, but I like the songs to be a little catchy. I like the choruses. It's hard to say pop, but I want a little more melodic. Not in a Bon Jovi way, but more in a Beatles way, So that's the kind of music I like, and that's kind of what Kill for Thrills was. So for me, that was a satisfying band. I would have liked to have seen that one through.
Cool. Use Your Illusions Tour. Do you remember a lot of it?
The tour?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot of it.
What's the weirdest thing you remember?
Well, strangely enough, over the last couple months, I've been spending a lot of time with Duff and Matt because Matt just got married. So, spending the weekend at the wedding, and then we did a little honeymoon. A couple couples went away and did Matt's honeymoon together. So we've been spending a lot of time together, and I think it's funny that whenever we remember something that happened, we all remember it differently.
Really?
Completely differently. First, I don't know how Duff remembers anything, but it's funny that when we do things, it's I don't remember that happening. And he goes, well, no, did I go, well, you were more fucked up than I was. How come you remember and I don't? But there was a lot of things like that. I always thought that I was the least fucked up out of everybody, but I remember the least. It's kind of what I've come out to.
Most fucked up?
The most? Well, Duff. I'd say Duff. Yeah. Duff.
He drank a lot.
Well, I mean, it's just, look, you saw it, I mean, I don't like talking about it because I think Duff has done such a great thing in the way he's turned his life around. And, he's a positive person. He's got a family. He's sober. He does a lot of great things. So I kind of don't want to, go, Duff was fucked up. It's a little disrespectful to the man he is now, but he was a little fucked up back then.
Do you remember the time that you, had a motorcycle accident?
Oh, yeah.
And is it threatened, was placed in your place in Guns N' Roses?
Oh, yeah.
How did you feel about that, man?
Well, did you fear that you were gonna be, scrapped because Easy was back?
Well, when it first happened, when it first came down, when Slash told me, he goes, we're going to call Izzy to replace you for a couple of shows. When he said that, I was like, okay. But I got to tell you, that only lasted, and I'm going to be honest, 5 minutes. Because look, the thing is the band is a different band than it was, you know, and this is no disrespect to Izzy, because I've always been a huge supporter, because look, the band wouldn't be where the band was without Izzy. Izzy was an important part. But the guitar styles are completely different, you know. It's the band evolved, you know, and Izzy doesn't play the way the band was. So from the first day when Izzy showed up, I got a phone call from Slash, you know, okay, when are you getting better? And then the next phone call was from Izzy going, Gilby, when are you getting better? So it's like no one really wanted to be back together. You know, Izzy was doing it to be a cool guy, and they've moved on. You know, it's the same thing of what would happen now. It's like, look, Axel's got the band, he's doing it. There's no reason to go backwards. You know, it's evolving. That would be, you know, going backwards. So.
Right. And some of the songs from Pawn Shop Guitars, did you like present it for the current Guns N' Roses members to
all of them
for possibly be a Guns N' Roses song?
Almost all of them. The only song I didn't give them was Cure Me or Kill Me, just because I wrote it while I was in the studio. But yeah, I gave them Tijuana Jail, I gave them Black, all that stuff, you know, and Axel never even said anything, but Slash got back to me. He goes, yeah, you know, let's start from scratch. They didn't say they didn't like them, they just wanted to start from scratch, that's all.
Yeah, it's a really shame because it's a great album.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
I love this album, man.
Well, thank you. I mean,
I really love this album.
I mean, I always say...
Or Kill Me.
Thank you. I mean, I always say, you know, what was great about the band is what they contributed to the song. You know, whether, you know, Izzy brought it in, Slash or Duff, it's what the guys bring to the song that really makes it better. You know, if Duff wrote the song all by himself, it wouldn't be as good with them. And it's the same thing with my stuff. It's like, you know, if that was the starting point and the guys came in, it would be a great song. So, you know, but like I said, I did the best I could.
Okay, something I've always asked myself, how come you worked in Velvet Revolver? Really, how come?
Well, I mean, look, there's two answers to that question. Number one, well, they never asked me. I mean, when they put the band together, Dave was a part of putting the band together. I mean, it's true that they did do it when they had Keith Nelson, you know, in the band and stuff. But when they decided to do it, Dave was in from the beginning. There wasn't even a question of let's call Gilby. You know, they had already done that. And the second part of it is, you know, I'm not really a rhythm guitar player. You know, it's like in Guns N' Roses, it was a different situation. But you know, now it's like, you know, I mean, I'm a guitar player on my own, and it just, I don't think it would really work. You know, the two of us together. That's just my opinion, but. They did never ask.
Yeah. All right. Like a difficult question to finish, and one more after this one. It's like, did you listen Chinese Democracy, and like, what do you think about this album?
Yeah, no, I listened to it. Look, I think Chinese Democracy is a very good record. I just don't think that it's a great record, and my reasoning is, there's really nothing bad about the record. Every song is good. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things, and they all work. But when I produce a record, if I'm doing a song in open G, which is kind of like a Stonesy, rootsy thing, you know, look, fiddle works on it, harmonica works on it, piano works on it, banjo works on it. But you can't put everything on it just because it works. You know, you got to pick your spots and build the song up. And when I listen to Chinese Democracy, it's almost like a pinball machine. There's a lot going on. Like I said, it's all good. It's just a little, for me, it's a lot to concentrate on. You know, every solo is like the end of the earth solo. You know, every vocal part is the end of the earth scream. So I always say, I think it would be, if it was an Axl Rose album, I'd say it'd be a great fucking record. As a Guns N' Roses record, I think it's a good record.
Cool. To finish, last question.
On 2000, you played with Axl on the Cat House Club.
Oh yeah.
And you sing the fuck out of the Rolling Stones song.
Yeah.
And how was that? Like, did you meet on the bar, on the club? Like, did you see each other?
It was as simple as he was sitting at the bar, and I walked by, and he goes, "Hey," and I went, "Hey, what's going on, man?" No, seriously, and we just started catching up, and you know, talking about stuff. You know, look, we all had some business stuff too, so we just talked about shit and caught up. And when I went back on stage to play, he was standing right there, like getting into it. I go, "Get your ass up here," and you know, look, Axl and I get along fine. I mean, I know that there's a lot of things out there, you know, but look, everybody has a difference of opinion, you know, but that doesn't mean that you don't like somebody or respect somebody, you know, and that's how I am about it, you know. I respect him as an artist, you know, but like I said, we've all moved on in different directions at this point. I just had a difference of opinion as to the band. I think it should be 2 guitars, bass, and drums. And he thinks it should be 3 guitars, 2 keyboards, and drums. So it's plain and simple, you know, but it's his band, and he's welcome to do what he does with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Gilby, thank you so much, buddy,
You're
for
welcome.
this interview.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. It was awesome.
Great.